33, T-Puff. Number 18, Juby. Number 29, Nicely. Number 33, Shut Your Mouth. Number 35, Old Dirty Packer. Number 350, Roxy Rampage. Number 5050, Tiny Danger. Number 667, Billy Goat. And number 87, Black and Wild.
And skating in black for the Philadelphia Hooligans, we've got 017 Mego, number 022 Arcana Tarot, number 1018 Misery Machine, number 145 Ice 9, number 21 Hooligan Member, number 255 Frank Shredhot, number 273 Uller, number 3 Mike Oxbig, number 4 Nurse Ratchet, number 40, Juke of Hearts. Number 413, Rolling Thunder. Number 679, Sissy Slammer. Number 7, Marv E. Lust. Number 703, Smash Ketchum. And number 789, Sneaky Spice. All right, heading into this game, we have seen all day, KY, the infamous 11th skater on the track, and that's the track itself and the tape associated with it. We have the distinct advantage of having someone here in the booth that has skated on this track today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the difficulty out there that our skaters are facing?
Well, there's definitely like either a humidity issue or some type of issue with the floor. I know that in the past that the tape that everybody's been using on the floor here has been no issues, but the floor has been recoated recently, and the coating is nice, but it's got a texture to it. So it's getting difficult to get a nice seal on the tape with the adhesive onto the floor. Nice amount of time being spent fixing the floor, but despite all of our efforts, we can't find tape that works very well.
Yeah, and for those of you playing along at home, you would notice that the 7 o'clock game is taking place at 7:50, and it is because of exactly that. We have had quite a bit of gameplay stoppage for our crack tap tape team, the track repair team, out on the track, just working their hardest throughout the entire event. But the tape associated is no match.
Unfortunately. But they're doing a great job trying to keep up. Both teams getting ready here. Yeah,
All of a sudden, our voices got very loud.
absolutely.
All our skaters lined up for jam number 1. There's a rolling whistle. We are going at it. We are going to start out our game today with Black and Wild up against Uller at the jammer line.
Juby looking at Uller off the line. Uller pressing hard on the wrecking balls. Black and Wild stuck in the back on Philly.
Yeah, I found when you press hard on the balls, they do tend to bounce back.
I am going to be setting that up all night. Philly getting lead. Black and Wild coming out the pack. Got a little smack in the face there.
Yep. Uller calling that off after the ball smack to the face. Friendly reminder to those of us joining us here at Dawn of the Derby in person. If you pre-ordered Dawn of the Derby t-shirts, please be sure to stop by the merch table today to grab your pre-orders. They are waiting for you at the merch table. Please grab them. All your pre-ordered tournament t-shirts, they are available for you at the merch table. There goes our track team again, hard at work in turn 1. Great time to remind you of Rage Parade Skate Shop, who's joining us here in the house. That, of course, is a skater-owned business. Not our very own Lolly Rot and Lolly Gagger own and operate Rage Parade, and they are here selling you skating apparel and equipment, and they're performing skate maintenance for you here all weekend.
Yeah, the skate maintenance table is a lovely addition.
Yeah, I have to say that is quite the amenity for Dawn of the Derby to be able to put on. Brought to you right here by Rage Parade Skate Shop.
And what I've heard is that they have the socks, like the socks.
They got the socks. Arby's has the meats. Rage Parade has the socks.
The good socks, not just the socks. Track maintenance team working hard.
Okay, well, I noticed there's a tent right next to Rage Parade. Why don't you tell us about who's hanging out over there?
Oh, we got Guard and Go mouth guards are conducting custom mouth guard fittings all weekend at Dawn and Dead tournament. Unlike the hard, rigid material of Sisu guards, Sisu mouth guards, Guard and Go mouth guards are handcrafted to the oral structure of each player by trained dental professionals. Custom fit. Using a softer material that's gentle on the inside of the athlete's mouths. They're also fully customizable so Derby players can add their names, team logos, for added team spirit. Although their everyday price is $79.99, their event special here tonight has a customizable option starting at $59.99. Tournament MVP will receive a free custom fitted mouth guard courtesy of Guard and Go mouth guards.
So hear that, players. Get out there, skate aggressively. You get the tournament MVP slot, get free mouth guard.
That is kind of the thing with the Sisu mouth guards. They're great until you get hit in the face. They protect your teeth, but not your lips.
That is a real skater testimonial, folks, for grab and go mouth. All right, back at it. Thank you very much to our track repair team. We've got Nunchuck and Frank Shredhot on the line.
Carolina doing a good job holding Philly back. Carolina trying to sneak out the outside. Carolina pressing through, getting lead.
Yeah, both Nunchuck and Frank Shredhot are out. Frank trying for a little jammer on jammer violence. Nunchuck shakes him off. Opts to hit the pack and try for points, though. Calls it after hitting. No points there picked up by either jammer. We are still heading into Jam 3 at a 0-0 game. McRib Shot still joining us from the chat. Says, yeah, Uller.
Skating up next for Philadelphia, we got Jack of Hearts. And number 112, Yeti for Carolina. Philly stuck on Carolina's defense in the back. Yeti trying to get through Philly in the front. Yeti getting lead, but getting stuck on Philly. Philly coming back to provide offense.
Big hit there from T-Puff on Juke of Hearts. Recycling Juke all the way to the back. Juke still trying to complete their initial. Yeti is in the pack, scored points on their first scoring trip.
Number 1-3, Brickhouse going to the box. Yeti coming up, eyeing up Philadelphia's pack. T-Puff having Jack of Hearts number, taking him out, taking him back.
Yeah, Juke has been battling T-Puff this whole jam.
Yeah, T-Puff's definitely not making it easy.
Juke, though, picking up some offense from their teammates. They have cleared their initial and are now contesting Yeti. Yeti on his third scoring trip, though, to Juke's first. Looks like Juke went for the jump, wasn't able to pick up any points that pass, but Yeti able to pick up all four, I believe, making that a 12-point jam for the Carolina Wrecking Balls.
Yeah, now we got some points on board.
Jam 3, it just took 3 jams, but you know what? If there were 4 and outs, it would be the same thing, right? So, you know, do it all at once or do it incrementally. Your choice.
Jamming next for Philly, we got 21 Hooligan member. And for Carolina Wrecking Balls, number 87, Black and Wild. Black and Wild getting lead. Hooligan member getting held up on Shut Your Mouth.
Ooh, nice jump there through the pack from Black and Wild.
Big take back there from Carolina. Philly's still trying to get through.
Another quick breeze through from Black and Wild. Carolina has woken up.
Attempted apex jump there from Black and Wild. A little bit of ref contact. Jermer past the hat to the pivot for Philly. No successful pass.
Yeah, as Johnny Pepper would say, star pass immediately followed by jam ending whistle call. 12 points there picked up by Black and Wild and the Carolina Wrecking Balls.
Correct about the penny, right?
Black and Wild going through that pack seemed to be more comfortable jumping over skaters than skating by them.
Jam burglar keeping our skaters safe. Jimmy next for the Carolina Wrecking Balls. We got Numchuck. And for Philly, we got 273 Uller. Philly's defense doing a good job keeping Carolina in the back. Uller pressing hard on Carolina in the front. Both teams getting the jammer out.
Got to feel for Philadelphia. Pushing the balls to the back is never something comfortable.
No, but we make it work. Both teams stuck in turn two.
Yeah, Nunchuck, though, opting to take his first scoring trip and call off the jam. 4 points up on the board. Philadelphia remaining scoreless. Carolina 28-0.
Track maintenance crew back on the track.
Again, working hard. This what likely is going to end up being an OTO. Yep, there it is. OTO for the track team brought to you by Sure Tape. Sure Tape sticks to all things except textured concrete floors. Get your Sure Tape now. Another reminder, folks, if you're in-house and you pre-ordered a tournament t-shirt, please head over to the merch booth and pick up your tournament t-shirt today. T-Puff and Frank Shredhot on the line, headed into jam number 6.
Big hit there by T-Puff on Philadelphia's defense. But Philly taking him out.
Yeah, I've watched T-Puff for a while, and I would say for sure he is not here to play. But this time he's here to head to the penalty box for looks like a cut. That's going to put Frank Shredhot on a power jam.
Let's see if Philadelphia can monetize on this power jam.
He's going to have to make it past the balls first.
Now the balls are playing 2x2 up front there.
Frank Shredhot cleared his initial. He's now in his first scoring trip. T-Puff in the pack. T-Puff exited the box still on his initial. Has removed the helmet cover. Still attempting to pass. Bit of Star Stash action. Is in a whole world of hooligans out at the front. But is absolutely slamming through trying to clear the path. And that he does. T-Puff has cleared his initial with the Star Stash and is coming back in for points. Frank Shredhot calling it off just as T-Puff hits the pack. Let's see if, yes, that was a soon enough call. No points scored that jam. Score remains 28-0, Carolina.
Up next for Philly, we got number 40, Duke of Hearts. And for Carolina, Black and Wild, number 87. But we're still doing track maintenance. You guys are doing a great job.
big, red, fills you with dread. Tape sticks to the track. No, that's not it. It's close though.
Almost. Both teams waiting patiently. Truck maintenance is a stressful job.
I have to say though, this is some of the most advanced tape work, and that sounds like a joke, but it's really not. This track repair crew is doing absolutely everything possible to try to get this tape to stick to this floor. I have seen more methods used on the floor today than I have seen in any Derby match ever, and it is not for lack of effort that this track crew has to keep coming out. This is an unwieldy floor to be sure, and they are just absolutely going above and beyond throughout the day, working as hard as possible to keep game play going here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena in Greenburgh, PA.
Um, can we, when we got breakfast?
Breakfast?
Oh, yeah, did a spinning. Wow, whatever. But they're in my building.
Are we gonna have coffee as well?
Okay.
Just for coffee. Okay.
So, you know.
Okay, cool. Got that rolling whistle from the refs. Black and Wild trying to make it through Philly. Jacob Hart's pressing hard on Carolina. Black and Wild getting lead.
Ooh, Black and Wild picks up a track cut penalty.
And Carolina also losing blocker number 10 Blake to the box.
That's giving Juke lead status, and Juke's going to take advantage of it. They just hopped through the track, put 4 points up on the board. That's Philly's first 4 points in 10 minutes.
Blake standing in the box.
This is the Juke I'm used to seeing. Another 4 points up for Juke, taking them up to 8.
Blake returning to the track.
Well, an absolute bob and weave out of Juke on the outside line, making it look like nothing. 12 points now up on the board.
Black and Wild hopping through on the inside line. Jacob Hart. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that was Black and Wild's initial. Juke had plenty of time to complete that last trip. Juke picked up 15 points on their 4th scoring trip, taking Philadelphia up to 15. All thanks to Juke of Hearts. Carolina Wrecking Ball still sit at 28.
Both teams starting up by the pivot line.
Pivot line. You'd hope to see a little bit more of a running start off a pivot line start like that, but both jammers approach cautiously.
Yeah.
They've seen the defense out up the track today. They're a little scared to go at full force, and I don't blame them.
Well, and that a defensive pivot line that's out there too, getting in the way.
Nope. No joke. Nunchuck, though, is the one that's going to pick up leads for the Balls. Meanwhile, Hooligan member had passed the star to Misery Machine, but Nunchuck makes it through the pack for 4 points quick enough and calls off the jam.
Up next, skating for Carolina, we got number 112 Yeti, and for Philadelphia, we got Uller number 273. A little bit different tactic from both teams this time. Starting up in the middle between the jammer and the pivot line. Yeti pressing hard on the inside line, trying to get past Philadelphia's defense. Philadelphia proving strong on the inside line.
T-Puff forcing Uller out with a final little butt push over the outside line. That was enough to recycle Uller.
Yeti coming back through to score some points. Carolina coming back whole out of the box. Yeti picking up 4 more. Yeti calling off the jam.
Yeah, one more point picked up there by Yeti on that second trip, taking Yeti up to 5. Uller had completed his initial by way of Star Stash and put pressure on Yeti to call that jam off, ending it as a 5-0 jam. Carolina 37, Philadelphia 15.
Up next, skating for Philadelphia, number 255, Frank Shredhot. Carolina's jammer, number 87, Wet and Wild. Frank stuck on Carolina's defense. Brickhouse taking back Frank.
And Black and Wild has cleared the pack and is now lead and is here for points. Frank Shredhot still struggling to make it through his initial. Black and Wild, quick, easy breezy path down lane 1 on the inside.
Big hit there from Brickhouse on Frank. Brickhouse is definitely a house.
Bow, 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 bow. You were wanting to sing it, you know it. Oh,
A little bit of chest to chest action there from Frank and Brick.
yeah, Smash Ketchum doing a great job holding off Black and Wild, but he resets and takes an apex jump on the inside as he's done to do. Puts another 4 points up on the board, making that, I believe, a 12-0 jam for Black and Wild and the Wrecking Balls.
Carolina starting short with Brickhouse in the box and Billy Goat. Perfect.
And a big thank you to our medics and EMTs keeping us safe this whole weekend. Cannot do Derby without you. Medics just taking a moment to tend to the Brick House in the penalty box. Looks like Brick took a pretty big hit there out on the track.
A lot of chest to chest action there.
A lot of chest to chest to balls.
Sometimes that happens.
Sometimes that happens. There's a rolling whistle to return to play. Duke of Hearts and Nunchuck on the line, brings in the jam number 11.
Billy Goat staying in the box for Carolina. Carolina doing a good job up front there, 2-on-2. But Philly getting through. Philly can't come back on the track fast enough. Juke of Hearts coming in with good momentum. Nice hit there, trying to work the multiplayer.
Yeah, Juke doing their best. They've put the most amount of points on the board for Philadelphia thus far.
Saving some energy there.
It's good for 4 more, though.
Absolutely.
Defense is working hard. We're 15 minutes into the first half. Just 30 points separate these two teams. Carolina 49, Philadelphia 19.
Up skating next for Philly, we got number 273 Euler. And for Carolina, we got 112 Yeti.
Yet again, here we go.
It has been a consistent matchup. Yeti making easy work there, pushing through Philadelphia, getting lead up front.
Gotta tell you, T-Puff, though, just an all-around incredibly versatile skater, holding off Euler as a blocker after we've seen them be a fantastic jammer as well. Look at that out of Yeti. Takes the apex jump, lands it on one foot, almost doesn't stick it, but is able to hold on. Four more up for Yeti after another similarly impressive apex hippity hop. Ooh, big hit there this time from Yeti into the pack.
Euler still trying to make it through. Carolina making it difficult. Big hit there from Marv on T-Puff.
Euler has passed the star to Misery Machine, but Misery Machine still having similar struggles there with T-Puff and the Balls defense.
Marv with a big tech back there on Yeti. Philly waiting for Yeti to come in. Carolina gaining a blocker from the box. Number 129, Rock Solid. Nice big hit from Rock Solid coming out of the box.
That was rock solid. 3 more points there on that last pass from Carolina, taking them up for a 15-point jam, taking them up to 64 to Philly's 19.
Jamming next for Philly, we got number 255, Frank Shred Hot. And for Carolina Wrecking Balls, we got number 87, Wet and Wild. A little bit of fifth blocker there from Frank, but Wet and Wild getting in through the inside line. Juby putting the pressure on Philly, playing offense. Wet and Wild calling the jam. Sorry, Black and Wild.
Eight points up on the board there from Black and Wild, taking Carolina up to 72. We're going to start. No, we're not going to start anything. We have
Track
whistles.
maintenance.
Set for more track tape. Great opportunity to tell you folks here at Dawn of the Derby, or those of you joining us tomorrow for Dawn of the Derby, don't stop by Starbucks or Dunkin'. I mean, you don't need none of that. We've got all of the breakfast supplies here for you. We've got coffee, we got pastries, we've got breakfast foods. Dawn of the Derby doing a great job catering this entire event. We had some incredible deconstructed egg rolls. We had some great barbecue. And tomorrow morning is going to be no different. Be sure, have your breakfast here with us right here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena in Greenberg, PA.
Yeah, the mac and cheese was really good.
I had to fight going back to thirds on the barbecue today. Excellent, excellent catering. Always an expectation from the Pittsburgh hosts, and that is no different here today. I look forward to it every year.
Track maintenance doing their best here to keep the tape on the floor.
If you're my wife watching the stream from home, don't worry, the DoorDash driver is almost there. This track maintenance break brought to you by DoorDash. It's never quite where you want it to be when you want it.
And not always the right temperature.
Don't worry, they'll give you $5 back for a cold pizza.
Sometimes. Track maintenance walking off the track. Quick change up on defense there. Philly moving to the front after taking the back line. Jacob Hart's getting through. They're temporarily, but getting stuck on Carolina's defense. Numchuck getting through for Carolina. Wrecking Ball is getting lead jammer. Big press from Numchuck on the outside lane on Philadelphia's defense. Jacob Hart's taking a tumble there in the front. Whoa. Numchuck calling off the jam. Everybody taking a minute to check on their teammates.
Yeah, Juke taking a big hit, but no stoppage. Juke's back up on their feet, able to skate off. No need to hold up. But that was a earth moving hit. We all felt it here in the house. All right. T-Puff and Uller on the line for jam number 15. 10 minutes remaining in the half. T-Puff squeezing through, finds the inside and grabs the lead. T-Puff is out and ready to score.
Uller still stuck on Carolina's defense with a panty pass.
Sneaky Spice.
Sneaky Spice, thank you. Couldn't see the number there.
T-Puff takes 4 points and ends it before Sneaky Spice can sneak on back. 4-0 jam for the Wrecking Balls. And I believe...
Timeout, Philadelphia Hooligans.
This team timeout brought to you by Rage Parade Skate Shop. They are right there in the corner. They are providing skate maintenance all weekend as well as skating apparel and equipment. Stop by and see Lolly Rot. Grab yourself a new pair of skates. Rage Parade, putting skaters on skates in PA. I don't know, I think it's 5 years now. If I meet more skaters that have skates from Rage Parade in PA than I meet skaters who don't.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
They are easily the best in the biz. I highly recommend going over and seeing Lolly Rat and Lolly Gagger. Either getting some new skates or getting your skates worked on. Find some new bearings and wheels you might like. Grab some socks.
Yep. I got all the socks over there. There's some shorts too. A couple things caught my eye.
Well, you shouldn't be looking that close. It shouldn't be catching.
Well, you know, you've got to learn the hard way.
Beautiful games.
Both teams getting a break here while we fix the track a little bit more. It's definitely in all the high action spots. Turns 1 and 2 in between the jammer and pivot line. At least there's lots of time to catch your breath,
Yeah.
especially if you're coming up in elevation.
Are we up in elevation right now? Says the person from Denver.
Not what I'm used to. You know, being a mile up with all that dry air.
You wouldn't be driving through Pennsylvania if you weren't going around a mountain through a bridge. So I can't keep track.
Absolutely.
To be honest.
I love coming out here though. Beautiful place, lots of architecture. Nice old buildings. Track maintenance look like they're wrapping it up. Carolina coming back to the track. Refs coming out from the center. Everybody just ready to skate.
Oh, that's the whistle I was listening for. Frick Red Hot and Black and Wild on the line. Black and Wild hurrying to the front. Gets knocked out though and recycled by Mike O. Yep. Black and Wild though re-entered in front of Mike O and is going to pick up a track cut penalty and head to the box. This is Frank Shredhot's opportunity. You only get one shot. Do not stop.
Nice hit there from Brickhouse in the front there on Frank.
Frank has lead and is on a power jam. The Hooligans lined up for some offense, led by Mike O. Just absolutely ramming through the pack, but seemed to cycle all the way through. Didn't really hit anyone on the way.
Brick getting stuck behind Philly, trying to come back up front to help his teammate. Frank getting stuck on Carolina's defense.
Black and Wild back on the track, still getting recycled by Mike O.
Marv up there playing offense for Frank. Frank's still stuck on Carolina's defense. Brickhouse making it hard. Frank calling the jam. And we're going to need track maintenance over here on the jammer line again. The jammer line's blown out. Lots of pressure from Frank on Carolina's defense there in the pivot line. Or excuse me, the jammer line.
This track repair time brought to you by Guard and Go mouth guards. They are on site and conducting custom mouth guard fittings all weekends. These are not your ordinary mouth guards, KY. They are handcrafted to the oral structure of each player's mouth, and they are molded by trained dental professionals. They use this softer material that is gentle on the inside of your mouth. As you so aptly pointed out, that means when you get hit in the face, it doesn't hurt as bad.
Yep. I would say that they are a premium mouth guard at a not so premium price.
And it's even a not so premium price right now this weekend. If you are within the sound of my voice, you should be heading to Greensburg because there is a $20 off special. You can get these customized mouth guards with your team color and name for just $59.99. That's $20 less than normal price.
Which I love $20 off, especially when it's under $100.
You can do it with that $20. You can walk right next door and spend it at Rage Parade Skate Shop.
Yeah, get some skates.
Socks.
Yeah, socks. Yeah. I was going to say get some skate laces or maybe some bearings, depending on what level you want.
I was going to say, I don't want to buy $20 skates. I don't think those are.
Well, not $20 skates, but laces.
$20 skate laces. Now those are some those are some very premium skate laces.
Honcho and Hebro here putting in the work on the jammer line. Trying to come up with a solution to keep that jammer line stuck to the floor.
It does seem to be getting different as we change humidity out in the field. It was
Absolutely.
pretty good through the middle of the day, but we just had a pretty big rainstorm here at the tournament, and that does seem to have been dragging the tape up a little more. Just that small change in humidity on this floor has been a big difference.
Oh, absolutely. We all know humidity makes a difference.
Yeah, makes balls moist and track tape
Not stick.
not sticky.
Power Jam Carolina. Number 11, Numchuck, jamming. Carolina providing good offense, getting Numchuck out the front.
Oh, okay. I saw a track cut penalty go up, but it was for a blocker. Toto headed to the box.
Frank Shedhot standing in the box, actually exiting the box, excuse me. Trying to jump the apex there. Carolina says, nah.
Nah, brah. Yeah, Frank's still on his initial. Nunchuck up to 8 points. A no-brainer for Nunchuck. Keep it going.
Looks like Frank lost their glasses. Numchuck pressing through hard on Philadelphia's defense. T-Puff maintaining the pack.
Yeah, we call that pulling a Velma. Jinkies. My glasses. Nunchuck through for 12.
Glasses. Frank finally getting past Carolina's defense.
Yeah, I think Nunchuck is good with 16 points, right? We can call it there. 16 points for the Balls, taking them up to 98. Philadelphia still sitting at 21. Ooh, and the Wrecking Balls come out with an OR. Go get him, Zero.
Official review, Carolina Wrecking Balls.
Does it look like that jammer line is lifted up again?
It does look like it. The track crew has quite a few spots that they're probably going to work on during this official review. That is the advantage of getting this. Oh, yeah, turn one's not looking great over there.
Turn one's been having a lot of action.
Yeah.
I mean, it always has a lot of action.
Yeah, that outside line has been trouble the whole time. Inside line turn one, not been bad. In fact, I would say the inside line throughout most of the track, except over there in turn three, has remained mostly okay. It's been definitely been.
Carolina Wrecking Balls is asking for a cut track on the black jammer, Philadelphia Hooligans jammer. The call is under review.
Cut track. That'll put them on a power start if they win. They'll just not retain their review if the refs do not agree with them. It's always fun to look at the inside pack, try to guess what they're thinking or saying. There's no wild hand movements or arm movements.
Usually pretty stone-faced, too.
Back to 0 for the verdict.
Hard job being a ref. We appreciate your volunteer time. Interesting.
Have to review. Hooligans Jammer had no opportunity to seed, and thus a cut could not happen. The no call will stand. Carolina Wrecking Balls do not retain the review for the rest of the period.
Yeah.
Yep, I think I agree. I think
Need those spectacles to see. Just started wearing glasses myself, and I know how much it makes a difference. Both teams waiting patiently on track maintenance. That's doing an excellent job there in turn one.
looks like we're going to start jam number 18 with Juke and Yeti. Juke, of course, sporting their signature loose knee pad strap.
Five seconds stalled.
Oh, wow. Off the line. Juke sees lane 4 open and goes for it. Great work there out of Juke coming back. Juke's on their scoring trip now, but Yeti is here to contest it.
Yeti coming in hot, pumping through hard through those turns.
Juke calls it, but did they get the call off in time? Ooh. Looks like Yeti able to pick up 3 points there, taking the balls over the century mark to 101. Juke only able to pick up 1. Philadelphia sits at 22.
Jamming next for Philadelphia Hooligans. We got number 2-1 Hooligan member. And for Carolina Wrecking Balls, number 8-7 Black and Wild.
There's Black and Wild out again.
Philly trying to come in and offer offense. Black and Wild making easy work on the outside line.
Nope, that's bad news for the Balls. Hooligan member headed to the box on, looks like a track cut penalty. Black and Wild is out with lead. 8 points already on the board and a power jam in play. Black and Wild, that's his third scoring trip. 4 points up to 12. Here comes number 4. Oh, wow. Big hit there. That was Shaggy Mouth knocking a Hooligan blocker all the way off the track to the dasher board. Felt like Philadelphia skater got more action from the dasher board than the floor. That did not feel good from even over here.
Black and Wild pressing hard on Philadelphia's defense out the front. Philly South's trying to get past Carolina's defense.
Yeah, Black and Wild's up to 20 points now.
Philly trying to provide offense for their jammer.
Yeah. Yeah, Balls pick up a multiplayer from Blackman Sneaky Spice. Sneaky Spice got the star cover, but Black and Wild on this last trip gets knocked to the out, decides to call it off. After picking up another 2 points, 22-point jam there for Black and Wild and the Carolina Wrecking Balls. And guess what, folks? It's everybody's favorite time of the game. It's track repair time. Brought to you by the Pittsburgh Undead Track Repair Team. Only the finest track taping in the land. Right here at Dawn of the Derby. Pittsburgh Undead Track Repair Team. They stick.
That's catchy.
I want a track repair team merch. Undead track repair team. It's like a zombie with tape.
Oh, yeah.
It would be a mummy.
That's
It should be
I
a
was
mummy.
going
with
there, but
tape.
it was just taking a second to process.
Yep.
Carolina's got a couple of blockers in the box. Everybody waiting patiently while we keep them safe with our track maintenance crew.
Looks like we're going to need some love on the jammer line as well.
Mm-hmm.
3 minutes remain in the first half of this game. We talked earlier, maybe trying to find different methods to maybe make things stick on the floor. We talked about sodaing the floor. Kayla,
Yep.
have you ever skated on soda floor?
I have not.
No.
I don't think so, anyways. At least not to not.
Oh, you would know.
No. Is it like a Skittles board,
No, like literally soda on the floor,
like soda powder?
like soda pop.
Oh, soda. Yeah, you had to say. You had to hit me with the pop.
Sorry.
I've been living in Denver for too long.
Wrong part of the country.
Yeah, soda is usually
Sorry.
my
Have
name.
you skated on a pop floor then?
Nah, not well. I mean, not recently. I've been pretty lucky.
It's one way to sell a lot of wheels.
Oh, I bet it is. That and gum. No, I've been pretty lucky. Most of the floors, the skating rinks I've been to, especially in Virginia, I skated in a really nice floor and worked at the skating rink. Kempsville Skate Center had a nice wood floor for a long time.
Shout out to Kempsville.
Yeah, I think it's a martial arts thing now, though.
They do martial arts on skates.
Well, not on skates.
Oh.
In the building. It's like an after-school program or something like that.
They put kids on skates and then they do martial arts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can do that all day long. Just bounce back. And then, the Neville skating rink is absolutely gorgeous. Track maintenance taking the time. Go ahead and relay the pivot line.
Or Twitch chat checking in saying it looks like we're playing on an air hockey table. That would be as equally difficult to tape, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Too much dust.
For those of
Well,
us-
static.
yeah.
Depends on what fancy kind of air hockey board you got.
For those of us joining us, we have a new coating on the floor, and it has some texture, and it's raining outside, so we've got some moisture. Just all sorts of fun here for the tape crew.
Tape crew's having a hard time, but the floor is staying intact pretty nice and sticky. Usually it deteriorates. The last couple times I skated here in the past, the floor would deteriorate as the games went on, especially when you get those heavy hitting games. A lot of people hitting the floor, scraping up the coating.
I think there's about 10 layers of texture between you and the floor, so I think that's good for the time being.
Yeah, absolutely. We got the rolling whistle coming back to play.
Goes to show you too much of a good thing can be bad. Nunchuck and Uller out. Oh, goodness. Uller out towards the front takes a big hit there. Yeah, looks like Uller's picking up a penalty for whatever that hit was. I saw a Carolina blocker doubled over.
Carolina's got both blockers standing in the box. Workhouse providing big offense there from the outside.
Yeah, Uller picked up a high block penalty there. Got sent to the box. I saw the hit and the reaction. I didn't see the action, though.
Big hit there from Mike on Brickhouse.
Nunchuck on his third scoring trip. Nunchuck picking up, I believe that was a low block.
That was a little Low block or back block.
Numchuck headed to the box. Uller back out on the track. Uller still needs to complete his initial.
Brickhouse holding Uller off.
Ooh.
T-Puff coming in for a hit there on Uller. Uller getting caught up in Brickhouse.
Yeah, Uller dodged T-Puff, though. That was a sneaky little move.
Uller crushing hard on Carolina's defense, looking for an open. Nunchuck standing in the box and getting ready to re-enter.
This time, Uller heads to the box for a forearm penalty. Jammerline has given up. And that jam runs the time. Some might say, thank goodness. Jammerline has given up entirely at this point. 12-point jam there for the Wrecking Balls, taking them up to 135. Timeout called by Philadelphia. Ooh, we have a new color.
Timeout, Philadelphia Hooligans.
He did
Probably running out of
So I'm saying, folks, buy stock in shirting right now. It is going to go up. I don't know if this counts as insider trading, but it's my advice to you. Yeah, again, every method seemed possible. They are wiping the floor. They are laying multiple layers of tape. I'm pretty sure they're shaking their finger at it and scolding it,
using a dustless chamois
giving a firm talking to.
or a microfiber towel, excuse me.
Sham wow.
Do you remember that? I mean, who could forget that? ShamWow.
You following me, camera guy?
You know?
Ooh, rolling whistle. Well done, tracker. That was a quick little
Yeah.
takedown. Well done.
Uller starting in the box for Philadelphia with 1-1-2 jamming for Carolina.
That's Yeti.
Oh, Yeti, excuse me.
Yeti makes it to the outside line, finds Sneaky space at the back, but is able to dodge around Sneaky, grabs lead. And by the way, is on a. Ooh, it looks like Sneaky picked up a penalty for that. Forearm sent to the box.
Carolina waiting for Uller to return from the box.
Ooh, big hit there from Uller off the bench. It's a race. A race. Eddie calling it right at the 30-second mark. We'll look for a timeout on either side, but that was 6 points there for Yeti and the Balls. And nope, that's going to run the time. Intermission ends. Carolina Wrecking Balls 145. Philadelphia Hooligans.
Halftime.
We are at the half. Currently, we're running 5-minute intermissions, so we will be back with you before you know it. See you soon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. So after a while, the numbers and letters start fucking me up.
Well, and oh, they're not skating no one. Wrecking Balls earlier were skating 0-1 and 1-0, and it looked almost identical.
Ooh, and on the track,
I was
yeah,
having a hard time with
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Having a fun time announcing it.
Yeah.
Setting up the puns.
Yeah, for sure.
Get a drink of this soda I got back here real fast. Well, this lucky change. Luckily, I have that you can right now. I'm good for a lot, but it is. So now my brain's like, I need to I'm first, and they're like, oh, what's going on? Where? Yeah. Thing is too bad. That really not bad. I know everybody. So it's easy to be able to announce that and look at it because the paperwork. So I don't have live stuff in here, so now that the girl the hornet like you want to how it's going to sound or yeah, I like play like yeah, but I do a little bit. I try to put it on one. Well, yeah.
I think for tomorrow, what we're gonna do, it's probably gonna post it. We're gonna do like dollar shout outs for the fundraiser.
Yeah, 0 was on 5.
Oh,
I like that.
yeah. I should pocket it. It's my dollars to go to the UK.
So 0 just learned that there's microphone settings on the or volume settings on the microphone.
There is?
Yeah. He just figured that out.
Where are the volume settings on these microphones? They told me not to touch those ones. Okay, I'm not I didn't see it.
All right, and we are back. Just gonna figure out how.
At the half, we got Carolina Wrecking Balls with 145 and Philadelphia Hooligans with 22. Waiting for that rolling whistle. And there it is. Philadelphia is starting down with a blocker in the box. Sneaky Spice returning to the track.
Nunchuck, though, for the Wrecking Balls out as lead. Frank Shredhot followed closely behind.
Nunchuck jumping the apex, getting the 4. Carolina taking Frank way back. Frank coming in with some heat.
Wow, the
Nice
big
apex.
apex jump there out of Nunchuck. Very nice.
Not as much apex jumping action as I thought there was going to be this weekend, but there's still tomorrow.
I think Black and Wild used it all up in the first 5 minutes.
Oh, is that what it was?
That was the quota.
The apex jumping tank is empty.
Yep.
Both teams starting up on the pivot line. Uller squeaking by on the outside line. Getting lead jammer. Black and Wild not too far behind. Both teams hung up in turns 1 and 2. Uller calling the jam. Black and Wild getting 1 point.
I've been hitting the button here.
It's probably on that table right there. Both teams starting on the pivot line again.
Oh, Yeti and Juka Hearts. Where'd that come from? Random thing showing up on the announcer table. Nurse Ratchet is out there doing damage on Yeti. Yeti and Juke both out.
Duke of Hearts holding the lead, calling the jam.
Carolina Wrecking Balls currently holding a 130-point lead. Jam number 4 is going to start with Frank Shredhot and Numchuck. Frank and Chuck exchanging some shoulders. Chuck's had enough. Was going to try the in, sees a hole on the out, finds his way through the pack and grabs lead. Oh no. We have the jammer line down again. Frank Shredhot picking up I thought it was a forearm penalty.
I think it might have been a
high block. Yep.
Yeah. Nunchuck coming back in, eyeing up the pack.
I was over there in turn 2 away from us. Couldn't see it, but I heard the crowd reaction. That penalty was probably warranted. Oh.
A little bit of a scrum over there in turn 2.
Yeah, turn 2 tape's not getting much better either.
Yep, couple skaters down.
All right, Numchuck picks up 12 points. That jam taking Carolina up to 170. And here comes the track crew. Another one.
Turn 2 getting the love first.
Yeah, it does look like our track crew has multiplied more of the undead crew coming out to provide some dual use action. Ooh, we got the blue tape.
Yeah. Even
Gotta
got the refs involved.
Yeah, got to pay extra for that.
Both teams having the best patience ever here while we fix the track.
Everybody's chipping in for some track repair. That is the only way we'll get through it, folks.
That was a fast jammer line lay. Quick.
Does look like going into Jam 5, Frank Shredhot's currently sitting for 2 penalties.
Uh-oh. A misconduct.
On top of the high block.
Hmm.
Guessing our refs were not fond of whatever warranted that large ooh from the audience on the other side of the track that we couldn't see.
Well, you know, they don't want to hear any words either.
So
Black and Wild skating for Carolina as a jammer.
there it is. Lead status on a power jam with a 140-point lead.
Brick setting up on defense on Philly.
Woo! Black and Wild just matrixing through the outside line. Frank's back on the track, though.
Big hit there from Frank. Brickhouse says no way. Juby and Brick running excellent offense or defense, excuse me, there against Frank. Black and Wild still pressing hard on the defense of Philly.
Black and Wild up against Sneaky Spice. Sneaky Spice putting up a fight, but finally Black and Wild able to make it through. This is scoring trip number 3 for Black and Wild. Frank Shredhot still trying to clear his initial.
45 seconds left in the jam, and Black and Wild going to the box for a track cut.
Frank Shredhot on a power jam, still not. Oh, man.
Big hit there from Frank.
All right, and Frank Shredhot back up, exiting the track under his own power. Looks like took a little bit of a face-on-face action. Got a face full of balls, it would appear, and medic team tending to Frank Shredhot.
Thank you to our medics.
Yep, big thank you to all of our medical staff. Just a little bit of cleanup on the track following that brief timeout.
Did DoorDash make it?
DoorDash did, in fact, make it. Yep.
So glad to hear that.
Yep. The ramen did need to get microwaved, though.
See?
Yeah.
See? Yeah, I get that.
Yep. I'm not sure if we're supposed to narrate over Nitro on the stream team camera. Oh, okay. I was going to do a little Mystery Science Theater 3000, but
Oh. How old are you?
I played the better.
Old enough.
I don't know if I phrase it like that
Yeah,
either.
yeah. I haven't heard anybody talk about that show in a long time.
They got a reboot, I think.
Did it?
Did a reboot or two, yeah.
A lot of late night TV.
There's also what's the YouTube series that sort of continued on from that?
Oh, really?
Someone in the chat, MST folks, they went and did a YouTube series that was similar.
Oh, that's cool.
Someone's going to need to remind me of what the heck that was called. Something Clips. Twitch chat equally as stumped.
Uh,
Hold on, let's Google it.
yeah, Google it.
Google it.
We call it the Woogle.
Riff Tracks, is that what it is? Yes, it's Riff Tracks. That is the MST 3000 guys went and did a YouTube series.
Oh, nice.
Can we get some commentary on the 19th?
Don't make. It's on the live stream right now? Oh, in a minute. Okay, I'll try to. It's too much fun. It's too much fun.
You gotta put on the live stream that makes it commentary on.
Like a screenshot of it. Oh, well.
Kicked out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm laughing because they're being
Oh, yeah. Oh, because you can hear what we're talking about.
like
All right. Does look like the track's cleaned. Does look like our teams are resetting.
We didn't need any track maintenance that time.
Well, yeah, GTO 0 is out conferring with GNS, our head ref, to discuss likely the occurrences of the previous jam. Balls are on the track. The Hooligans still over at the bench discussing their next move.
Black and Wild comfortable in the box.
All right, and with a we're good from GTO. We're going to get a rolling whistle. The track is missing some hooligans, though. Hooligans field Juka Hearts on the jammer line, black and wild, still in the box. Pivot line start. Ooh, the whole pack speeds up.
Philadelphia starting with a power jam.
Oh, that worked for Juke, though. Juke able to clear through their initial, and Juke is in for points now. Here comes their first scoring pass. Wow. Oh, nice opportunity on the outside, but gets knocked out and recycled. Black and Wild's back on the track, though.
Black and Wild back from the box. Dipping through a little bean dip action there on the outside line past the Hooligans.
Bean dip? Juke able to pick up 1 point there, taking the Hooligans up to 29. Oh, it looks like the pivot line this time is going to get some love. I appreciate you all tuning in for the track tape finals 2024.
We've seen all the techniques change throughout the day. As each track maintenance crew brings its specific style to laying down the tape.
Shout out to our merch table, Donna Derby merch available. Give them away, folks. Joined by the undead mascot.
And a quick reminder for everybody attending the bounce this weekend, we do have breakfast tomorrow morning. All that delicious food that we had today, like the pulled pork and the macaroni and cheese. I'm excited to see what we're going to have in the morning. And I believe there's going to be vegan options.
They do always do a great job having vegan and gluten-free options, coffee, pastries, and the like. There's the rolling whistle.
Numchuck jamming for Carolina. Getting stuck on Philly there for a moment. Duke of Hearts getting lead jammer. Oh, excuse me, hooligan member.
Yeah, this is neck and neck race between Nutchuck and Hooligan member. Hooligan member opting to call off the jam.
Oh.
Track tape tired of taking it out on the skaters, decided to start taking it out on the refs.
Jam Burglar getting a quick kiss from the tape there.
Yeti and Euler on the line. Pivot line start.
Yeti pressing hard on Philadelphia's defense, getting lead jammer.
Ooh. Love seeing Apex jumps just to rotate into position.
Carolina calling the jam.
Oh, and Brick House picking up a directional as the jam is called. He's going to start the next jam in the box. The balls will be a blocker down, and believe it or not, folks, we still have 20 minutes left in this game.
Hooligans starting this next jam down with Nurse Ratchet in the box.
OTO called, looking for a track crew somewhere, maybe? Don't see the track crew. Must be something else.
On the bottom, did Nitro, but
He reset them all to the same level.
big of the
Here's the riot.
yeah.
Can't hear me? Is that better? Do I need to talk closer to the mic? Maybe.
Pointy in towards the face.
Absolutely. All this fancy equipment.
Oh, and it looks like what Juke's taking a full lap to hit to the head towards the jammer line. It's going to start at speed. Hooligans have two blockers in the box.
Carolina still has Brickhouse in the box.
Black and Wild, though, has still grabbed lead, and he has now completed his first scoring trip. 4 points up on the board for Black and Wild.
Both blockers in the box standing.
Jukes cleared their initial. Black and Wild calls it as Juke hits the pack. 4 points there, picked up for Black and Wild, up to 8. Juke not able to pick up any. Carolina Wrecking Balls 192, Hooligans 29, 20 minutes remaining in the game.
Up next, jamming for the Carolina Wrecking Balls, we got number 11, Numchuck. Yep.
OTO.
Up next, jamming for the Hooligans, we got number 21, Hooligan member. Everyone waiting patiently.
Interesting. No OTO, no track crew on the track.
Mm-hmm.
Our officials discussing something in the center.
Looks like the rest are done having their discussion. Carolina playing a little bit of fifth blocker off the line there.
And a nice change of pace. Hooligan member picks up lead jammer and is coming around for points. Be the first points the Hooligans have seen in quite a while. Numchuck is out though.
Hooligan member stuck up in the washing machine between turn 2, calling the jam.
And I don't believe it. That appears to be a 3-point jam for the Hooligans, taking them up to 32. Small victories, folks. Small victories.
Both teams starting off hole with no blockers in the box. Up next, jamming for Philly, we got number 273, Uller. And for Carolina Wrecking Balls, we got number 112, Yeti.
Nurse Ratchet doing some work running Yeti back. That's giving Euler an opportunity to pick up a lead. This is 2 lead jams in a row for the Hooligans. Where have these guys been? Euler picking up 4 and calling it. What a great play. Where's that Hooligan team been for the past 40 minutes? My goodness. Nice work there by Euler and the Hooligans. Another 4 points up on the board, taking them to 36. Just need about 50 more of those.
In 18 minutes.
Stranger things have happened.
Up next is jamming for Philly. We got number 40, Duke of Hearts. And for Carolina Wrecking Balls, we got number 87, Black and Wild. Black and Wild getting through quickly out the pack, getting lead jammer. Duke of Hearts, quarter of a lap behind, picking up pace.
These are both fast jammers, and they have picked up the speed. The pack, though, has stopped to meet them. Black and Wild taking a leap. Juke taking the same thing, but getting knocked out towards the dasher board. 1 point for Juke. No points there for Black and Wild. Oh, no, that's a 2. 2 points for Juke. My goodness, 2 points go up for the Hooligans again. Another net positive jam for the Hooligans, up to 38. Look at this. That's 3 in a row.
Hooligans furnishing number 21. Oh. Hooligan member. Carolina with number 11, Numchuck. Jamming next. Ref's got a chit chat. Refs are done having their discussion in the center.
Nunchuck on the outside. That's lead for the Balls. T-Puff not making it easy for Hooligan member.
Hooligan member stuck on the defense of Carolina. Getting pushed out on the inside line. Numchuck coming through, trying to get 4 more points.
Hooligan member is back around, points eligible. Again, a nice change of pace.
T-Puff making it hard for Hooligan member to be able to pass.
Ooh, Nelly.
Nice one-footed action there from Nunchuck after the apex jump on the inside line. Carolina getting their blocker back from the box.
Well, look at that. Hooligan member threw for 4. But Nunchuck, 16 points so far this jam. 5th scoring trip now. Nunchuck hits the pack and calls it. No points picked up that trip. 16-4 jam, taking Carolina Wrecking Balls over the 200 mark, up to 208. Philadelphia getting 4 points at jam, up to 42.
Both teams starting on the pivot line. Uller thinking they have it, but Black and Wild jumping the apex on the inside line, getting lead jammer. Nice take back there from Carolina. Uller possibly looking for some offense against Carolina. They'll squeak there, pass on the outside line. Uller stuck on a shut your mouth. Carolina losing a blocker. Jamming next for the Carolina Wrecking Balls. We got number 112 Yeti. And jamming next for the Philadelphia Hooligans. We got number 255 Frank Shredhot. Both jammers trying to make it out on the outside line. Yeti being taken out by Nurse Ratchet. Taking off the hat. Big pass there to T-Puff.
Oh,
Big hit there from Frank. Frank calling the jam.
yeah, but not before we had 3 points there picked up by T-Puff. Or two or three. It looked like a German three. T-Puff able to hit the pack and make some of that recovery. Yeah, 3 points up on the board there for T-Puff. 1 point, though, differential for the Hooligans, still chipping away at it.
Quick rollback from both teams from the pivot line. Nunchuck running the inside line, getting lead jammer. Juke of Hearts making it through the pack for Philly. Coming back through, eyeing up the pack. Little apex hop there.
Just under 12 minutes remaining in the game, heading into jam number 17. Wrecking Balls currently hold a 170-point lead. Not that anyone's counting. Looks like our trusty track repair team is situated at the pivot line, ready to lend a hand. The chamois is out. The tape is out. We're going to sham slam some tape down, ma'am.
Rolling whistle there from the refs. Track maintenance crews done the pivot line.
Brickhouse still in the box.
Uller losing the hat.
Black and Wild making use of lead jammer status. 4 points up on the board, coming around for a second scoring trip. Woo! Start past this. Sneaky Spice. Black and Wild calling it before Sneaky Spice can make it back. 4 more points up, though. I believe that's good for 12. Look at the camera. Look at the score. Look at the camera. Look at the score. Look at the camera. Look at the score.
With just a little bit more than 10 minutes to go in this half, Carolina Wrecking Ball is furnishing number 112 Yeti to jam. Philadelphia Hooligans with Frank Shredhot.
Uh,
Hopefully he can see without his glasses.
Frank Shredhot bridging out Blake Hartley. After Frank Shredhot passed him, Blake just turns around and goes, bye, with a wave. Hilarious.
Frank calling the jam.
My goodness, what is that? I see a 3-point jam for the Hooligans. They're up to 53.
Slowly but surely.
Juke and Numchuck on the line. Ooh, oh, no, Juke almost makes it out, but takes a big old hit there from Show Your Mouth. Gets recycled. Nunchuck is out with lead. Juke still trying to clear their initial. Show Your Mouth does not want to let it happen. Juke able to juke on by, though. Juke is clear. Numchuck taking the 4 and calling it. 4 points. Wrecking Balls.
Carolina Wrecking Ball starting with a blocker in the box, number 10, Blake.
Blake sitting for 2, both with an illegal position and a misconduct. Black and Wild on the outside, clear pass there, grabs lead. Uller getting recycled by Brickhouse. Uller finds a hole. Uller, a trip down on Black and Wild. Oh, big jammer on jammer violence. Black and Wild knocking Uller out. That's going to give Black and Wild an opportunity to score. Takes the apex jump, calls it. Oh, I thought that was a call. Maybe not.
Looked like maybe we were going to do it, but then we changed our mind.
That's the second apex attempt. Black and Wild's been knocked out both times.
Nice, Uller. Big bean dip there on the inside past Brickhouse coming back in. Carolina still making it difficult for Uller to get past.
A 5-4 jam there for the Wrecking Balls. Uller doing a good job holding off.
Track maintenance crew back on the track for the pivot line.
Track maintenance time.
Mm-hmm. Look at Honcho use that microfiber. Since we have a moment, I'm going to talk about grab and go mouth guards. Conducting custom mouth guard fittings all weekend at the Dawn of the Dead tournament. Unlike those Sisu mouth guards, guard and go mouth guards are soft. Providing custom fitting for Team Spirit and other designs. They got a special this weekend just for the event. Normal price usually $79.99 for a custom premium fitted mouth guard. But this weekend you can get it for $20 off at $59.99. Come on down and see Guard and Go mouth guards for your custom fitted mouth guard.
Yeti up against Frank Shredhot. Yeti quickly barrels down the middle, grabs lead for the balls. Frank Shredhot being sent to the penalty box for a high block.
Yeti getting hung up in Philly.
Yeti opting to take his points and allow the next jam to start in a power start. Shout out to Mike Honcho on the track repair team from the chat. They'd like to let them know to don't forget to bring a towel.
If you're joining us on the live stream or if you're here today, tomorrow we will be doing Mother's Day shout outs.
If you would like to shout out your mother, we'll be taking donations for shout outs.
And thank you, everybody here, for being with us here this Mother's Day weekend.
4 points up on the board there for the balls. Going to head into jam number 23 with 5 minutes on the clock. The ever impressive duo of Black and Wild and Juke of Hearts. And it's Black and Wild on the inside, grabbing lead for the balls.
Duke of Hearts not far behind.
Juke was quick, but were they quick enough? No.
No points. With just under 5 minutes left in the jam, Carolina Wrecking Balls, jammer number 112, Yeti, going up against Philadelphia Hooligans, jammer number 273, Uller. A little jammer on jammer action there in the beginning. Brickhouse taking Uller back. Uller pressing hard on the defense of Carolina, looking for some offense. Another nice hit out from Carolina with Brickhouse taking Uller to the back. Both teams going around the track, taking both of the jammers back.
Uller trying to play double date there with Mike O. Try to use that strategy through the pack. Neither jammer has cleared their initial yet.
Both fighting hard here. Yeti making it through.
Jammer curse, or the announcer's curse, I mean. All I got to do is say neither in it has cleared, and there goes Yeti grabbing lead. Oh.
Little contact there from Uller with the ref. Brickhouse taking Uller back. Uller squeaking out on the outside. Brickhouse trying to catch him out the front.
That's the second hit Trampling Bias has taken this game. He is one patient referee.
Absolutely.
My goodness.
Because you can't get a penalty.
Yeah, 100%. But just shows you the professional level of professionalism. Trampling Bias back on his feet like nothing happened. Keeps gameplay going. It has to be respected.
Refs talking in the center.
Twitch chat still checking in. They said the advantage of having a track line that comes up is if the track comes with you, it's not a cut.
No.
If you take the line with you out of bounds, can it really be a cut?
Just like if you can't see.
If a truck take comes up in the middle of the woods and no one's around to see it, did it really exist?
The stream might know. Track maintenance taking this moment to fix the track on the inside line there before the pivot line.
Great opportunity to remind everyone of our amazing skate shop partner with us today. That's Rage Parade. Rage Parade here with us on site, providing skate maintenance and also selling apparel and skating equipment. Go see Lolly Rot pick up some wheels, some bearings, or some crazy cool socks. I've seen some awesome socks over there throughout the weekend. Wrecking Balls out on the track, led by Juby, having a heated debate over cheesecake. Cheesecake, neither cheese nor cake, yet still a delicious treat. Oh, so it does.
Misconduct. Okay. Both teams waiting to play with less than 3 minutes on the clock.
So-
Rolling whistle.
So it does look like following that hit.
Philadelphia Hooligans ejection, gross misconduct for avoidable contact to an official.
Did Zero show you how to set that volume?
They did already, yeah.
Well, no. You just blew it all out of the water.
Yeah.
I'm Chuck here back through there.
Do I need to press it twice for that to happen? How do I get a 2-5 or
So when it's like this, you turn it on, and it's
Duke of Hearts through the pack.
press the button once. It'll show you where you are. And if you want
Philly gaining block from the box.
little side button is.
Apex dump there from Chuck. Carolina calling the jam. Philadelphia starting with a blocker in the box. Both jammers pressing hard on the defense of the opposing team. Marv there looking to draw a track cut on Show Your Mouth. We got a power jam for Carolina with Frank going to the box for Philly. Carolina playing the sweeping offense from the inside to the outside. Frank coming back from the box for Philly. Big offensive hit there for Mike. Frank coming in through, trying to get through the pack. Taking out Mike. Jam finally being called. Unofficial score, Carolina Wrecking Balls 273, Philadelphia Hooligans 58.
Join us right back here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. That is when we will start our placement games. We have a 5th and 6th game, followed by a 4th and 3rd. A small break while we see the Pittsburgh Zombies play the Paranormals. And then our final 1st and 2nd place game will be at 3 p.m. right back here. Thank you again for joining me for the Pittsburgh Undead and Dawn of the Derby. I have been Discussions.
And I'm KY Jelly.
We will see you all soon.
I just realized that the fucking letters correlate with the paper.
Oh, really?
No.
That's funny.
I was like trying to look at it. I'm like, what the
Mm-hmm.